Welcome to Rolling Homestead. Tonight is going to be about whatever pops up in the chat and having fun. God bless everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. And now it's time we get this thing started. We'll see who comes in the chat. Hey, it's Farm Boy. How's it going? That's good to hear. Still raining? Is it raining by you, Farm Boy? Why is that buffing? I shouldn't be seeing any buffing going on there. That's kind of weird. Can you have a mod? Don't bring any of your friends in here. I'm just kidding. Oh, what's going on, guys? We'll see who pops in here. We got 3 watching. We're gonna have some good, wholesome live stream chat. Wait to see who all pops in here. We got Farm Boy in here right now, and we got 3 watching. Stream live is health is good, so this should be a interesting night. It's raining, not much going on, so I figured I'd pop on here for a while. Farm Boy, I'm not on Google Hangouts. I don't use that. A lot of people are getting in trouble with that, so I stay away. Yeah, it's Hey brother, how's it going, D? Good to see you. Pretty good. I just figured it's raining, nothing's going on. I figured I'd stop in, say hi, give some blessings to my brothers and sisters in Christ, play around with some software, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm running through Zoom, Farm Boy. I don't go through Google Hangouts. It's nothing but problems, so a lot more secure. Yeah, it's raining everywhere, D. Well, garden needs to get watered, so Lord's doing me a favor. No, it's not free, Farm Boy. Pay $20 a month. How's the sound quality there, D? Farm Boy, is it good? Everything loud and clear? We got 6 watching. That's good. Yeah, that's the mixer. Alright, let's go and throw some other stuff up here. We'll see. Sybil should probably come in here, Sybil, and then get some more up in here. Let me send some invites. Hey D, you get a notification today for this one? Okay. Thanks, Farm Boy. Send out some invites here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be raining all weekend, I think. But there, D, I gotta get some gardening stuff done, so I got a lot of canning coming up here. Hey, there's Tommy. Good to see you, brother. So now that the tech guy is in the house, that's a good thing. So how you going? How's it going there, Tommy? Good, but now I gotta start all over there, Tom. They just picked another 5-gallon pail of beans today, so we're gonna be canning pretty heavy this weekend. I just picked another 35. I think I got 5 cabbage heads that came out about 35 pounds. I'll be making another 5 gallons of sauerkraut too. So it's gonna be good. How's the audio there, Tom? No feedback, no howling, no nothing. Sound good? Gotta love that V mix, right? Yeah, we got about a 30-second, 40-second delay. Yeah, V-Mix fanboy. It does amazing stuff, I gotta admit that. Don't forget, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You still in here, D? Farm boy, you still in here? Yeah, it's been a blessed year. God has just poured out the blessings on the old farm, and everything has been going really well. And that's kind of what makes me nervous, is because when he starts doing that kind of stuff, you really wonder what's going on in the real world and why he's preparing us for what's going on. So it's it's a wonderful thing. He keeps me busy, but at the same time, it's a lot of work. Oh, let me see here. I'm going to throw up an input here. Virtual set. Absolutely, Tom. You can't go wrong. That's how I look at it. Let me see here. 7. Two nights in a row. Yep. Nice to see you two. Glad you could make it. One of these times there, let us know. You're gonna have to give me your email and stuff, and I'll put you up in a hot seat here. As long as you got a camera, you can. No, Farm Boy VMix isn't free. You can have a free version, but you can't do what we're doing with that. And Tommy, I think I got Zoom figured out where I can have a bunch of people on. Exactly, D. I thought he was going to be a... He's been blessed in one way all over the place. It's a great thing. I love it. Hey, Terry, how's it going? Glad you could join us. You too, D. One of these times you got to send me your email up there and I'll bring you in on Zoom. Good to hear there, Terry. Yeah, it's raining and I got a lot of canning to do in the morning, but I figured I'd come on and... No, not me on video. Yeah, D, just send me your email and I'll bring you up on the hot seat one time and it's kind of fun. Yeah, Tommy. Tommy's a joker, and I don't know if he likes being in a chat better than being on live, but same thing, Tom. You know, I got the extra box open up here. We can throw you up here in a heartbeat. Actually, gotta make you a mod too. Now he can't troll. See, now he's got to be protecting. He can't do that now. I know you're. See, you're blue. You got that wrench now. You can't be a troll in the chat. I tell you what, them politics are just coming up. Ah, okay. In politics, everybody's got everybody fired up. If you want to, D, you got your camera and you're all set up and all pretty, put your email in the chat there quick if you feel like you can do that. And otherwise I can throw my email up there and you can send me an email and I can bring you up in here and put you in the hot seat. You up for that? Same thing, I gotta bring Sandy in here one of these days too. She's got a good story, but she's gotta go somewhere where she's got some light. Okay, but brother, you just let me know. Oh, Sandy, you like being on live streams. It's fun. So anybody hear anything good today? I got my business one. There you go, let her know. What you got there, Sandy? Yeah, I don't watch it anymore either, Tommy. I got the satellite radio in the truck, and I've been hearing some of the stuff. I didn't think she would. There you go, Terry. Land is a wonderful thing. Actually, DE's in Canada too. I think. DU in Canada? Might be wrong. Oh, they're just they're doing the old politics thing and the Trump thing, and they're saying, no, Pennsylvania, that's right, sorry. They're making everybody focus on what's going on in politics and with Russia and everything else, and Democrats are just going nuts over there. But I heard that his trade war thing is with Europe there, it might come to a screeching halt. Might be a good thing. Yeah, they're always trying to lead it in a different way, and you know, that's how they work. I think all that stuff is crooked. Yeah, just the facts exactly, Tommy. That's the problem. Is there's too many people out there putting false news out there and getting people wild or round up. Hey, Karna, how's it going? Glad you could join us. Must be new to my live stream. Yep, you are. Glad you're here. Let It Snow is taking charge. Yeah, Snow, that's what I did too, is I put everything I had into my land so that if something bad does happen, I got resources. Yeah, that's what I didn't get to see it, D, because I don't have a TV, but that's what I heard. Alright guys, I gotta go let my pooch out. You guys watch the chat, anybody comes in, kind, courteous, show them our love. Be right back. Alright, we're back. So Tommy, we were out in the garden today, and I don't know if you guys can see this or not because of the green screen, but we got a cabbage head. Just over 12 pounds, so, and we got a lot of them. Pretty cool. Oh, you're just a lurker, okay. Yep, there it is, cabbage. It's big. I would say you're pretty close to right on the money there, Tom. It's big. I was gonna let it keep going, but I didn't want it to split, so I pulled it today. But yeah, it covers my whole head. That's kind of funny. But you know, that's what happens when you're, with the back to Eden method, composting, and God's blessings, you get stuff like that. that's a giant cabbage head. This green. Yeah, Tommy, cabbage is really good for you. Fermented cabbage, all that stuff is wonderful. The more well, this year we'll be doing a lot of sauerkraut because last year we pretty much ran out. I think I got 2 jars left, so. Yeah, here I think, Terry, we call it boiled dinner. Exactly, Tommy. Kimchi is exactly the same thing. It's just kimchi, they got peppers in there and stuff like that. All good for you. Chickens like it too. I gotta move my chat over so I can see. Don't forget, guys, flip it over to top or live chat from top chat. It does make a difference. For some reason it wants to keep popping in and out. I don't know why. No, Snow, I actually started them. Yeah, I bet you them cattle prods would do that. Actually, kimchi is the same thing as fermented cabbage, Tom. It just, your guts are the main, they're like the battery of your whole body. They run everything. So if your guts are out of whack, you're out of whack. And kraut and kimchi actually help to straighten things out. North Korean cabbage glows in the dark. So you can order one. If you want something better than cattle prods, you can get anywhere. Put them on. Somebody's trying to play with your door outside, and on your knob, set that on the other side, and hit it with the door handle once, and you'll see that guy go flying. Hey Kim, good to see you. How's your night going? I seen your video of the sunset. That was beautiful. There we go. Back up and running. Yeah, we're just having another night of chilling and meeting friends and saying hi and have some fellowship, whatever pops up. said hey. Sandy, we always say hey. Say hi. You're thinking about me. What were you thinking about? You're another one there, Kim. If you scroll up here, you'll see my email, and in that email, you can send me a link, and we can bring you up on a live stream. That's the other thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start. We're gonna start highlighting certain channels to get some you guys some more exposure. Yeah, that's no, it's called The Entrance. But yeah, Dino walking. We got the creepy kid. Baby Dino laughing, yeah. Yeah, I've been pretty beat coming home from work and getting up early and playing in the garden, but yeah, it's nice to have fellowship and talk to everybody and make sure everybody's doing okay. Hey Levite, how's it going? Glad you could join us. Trump in his inauguration speech said he was returning the power to the people. You're exactly right there, Let It Snow. It's, it's making the Democrats very nervous. They don't like that. They're being, they didn't like the fact that he talked Putin, because then they're all going to get exposed. Thanks for stopping by, Tom. You have a good night. God bless, and I'll see you again. Somebody just sent me an email. Who could this be? It's not Pandora. Let me see here. Sandy K. Hey. Sandy, you want to come up here or what? HD, how's it going? Glad you could join us. Just listening to the hawk and the owl having an argument. We're gonna send Sandy here an invite and see if she wants to pop up. Alright, Sandy, if you can hear me, I'm going to send you one back. All you got to do is click on the link. and you will be in. We'll see if Sandy wants to roll in here. We'll help her out. Put that up a little bit so everybody can hear. Yippee, Sandy. See, your fans are waiting there, Sandy. Absolutely, HD. They're running for the hills because they know that they're going to be exposed. It's just a matter of time. And you're right, Tommy left, but he's absolutely right too. Everybody's getting a little nervous. A reply. She might be going over to get some internet. There she is. I always see you.
Can you see?
Yep, I can see you. Are you ready? Here you go. The bigs. Everybody, Sandy K.
I'm gonna see.
Yep, you're on.
I can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat?
No, I'm going.
Everybody hear Sandy? Let us know. Can you hear? She's up there.
How many?
Yep.
I have my porch light on.
You have to turn your
My
phone.
granddad is sleeping in the living room.
Turn your phone the other way, Sandy, then you'll get a full picture of you.
Oh, I am not. Okay, there.
There you go.
How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody good.
They said, let us know. Says, yep, can hear loud and clear. I can hear you here for sure. I might have her too loud, guys.
Oh, am I talking?
No, I got you. I got
Too
you.
loud?
I can turn her down a little bit. Here we go. We'll turn her down a couple decibels.
Oh,
You don't got to
I'm
do nothing.
nervous.
You don't got to do nothing, Sandy. I can do it all from this end.
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. All right, Sybil's in here too.
Hey, Sybil.
I got the famous Sandy K on here, Sybil. She says, hey, there's Sandy. Yep. Glad you came in, Sybil.
I gotta learn this thing.
You can learn what thing?
Just to Miss Hush. I've got a long box beside the pictures.
Yeah, if you flip your phone the other way, then you'd be going, turn it sideways 180 degrees, and then you'll have, I might be able, there.
Working.
Nope, that didn't work. Turn it back. Here, I'll see if I can do something with it. There you go, widescreen.
Oh, we can that, right?
That didn't position. Let's see if I can't. Nope, it won't let me do nothing. But that's okay. Here
They're like
we
a
can see.
comment box.
Yeah. So how you been doing? Staying out of trouble?
Man, I'm civil. Let you talk. I'll shut up.
Yeah, we're talking to you, seeing if you're staying out of trouble. Sybil says hi. Snow says be right back.
I can't see shit, civil.
You see the chat?
No,
Huh.
can't see the chat. Can't see civil.
Might have to refresh your page. You can't, you're on a direct line, so you're not gonna get bounced out. Hey Alexander, yep, it's Sandy K.
Yeah, that's me. No problem. How's everybody doing it? I know I had before. Jump in anytime rolling.
Oh, I've had fun on my live stream, so it's always a good thing. Got good people, good company, blessings all the way around. I'm good, Alex. How's it going? Been just chilling.
Roll have a request.
What?
I can't do it because I'll start crying. No.
Oh, don't do that.
Say a prayer for TJ.
What's going on with TJ?
I'd have to send it to you in email.
Okay.
God knows.
All right. Well, Lord, if you can help our brother TJ out, whatever his ailments, whatever he's going on with, if he's still fighting with the depression, or you know TJ better than himself. So, Lord, we ask that you lift him up, you give him guidance, you give him peace, and whatever ailments are going on, just bless him and take care of him for us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, everybody's having some, I don't know what it is, but lately I hear a lot of people are having stressful times. I think it's the time itself, so. But now we get to know about Sandy K, because she's on here. So now you got to tell
Why are you on mine?
you got you got to tell people about Sandy K. uh,
Y'all can't understand what I'm talking about. I'll have to repeat it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on with trades, but all the politicians are trying to do is keep us off the trail of what's actually going on. So need to be lifting people up. We need to be taking care of our brothers and sisters as much as we possibly can,
Exactly.
and we need to, constantly be helping each other out instead of cutting people down and hurting them, because that's not how Jesus did it. That's not how the Lord did it. So,
This is what I always say. I know me.
all right, Snow.
I try not to complain about anything. Just didn't complain when he was down on that cross.
Exactly. He wasn't complaining. He was asking.
I, yeah,
He's
he was asking God to forgive
Yep. He's asking God to forgive the people. Exactly.
me. Yeah. That's why I say we take too much for granted.
So, what you growing this year, Sandy? What's your garden gonna be doing?
Grace. I ain't got no garden.
How's
I
them
ain't got
dan-
no garden.
How's that dandelions doing?
Funny.
Yeah, next year we're gonna have to send you some dandelion jelly.
Uh-huh. I used to have my yard full of them, but I don't have none now.
Yeah, Alex, we actually
I think now I went to
we need to be lifting people up and not taking people down. And there's just a lot of
yeah.
that going on lately. And we're one body. We're the body of Christ. So that means we're together. And not everybody's in the same walk. And when I mean the same walk is the same place in their beliefs as others, but they're still that body of Christ. If you see a brother that's living in sin, yes, but you need to talk to him and tell him, but you need to be humble and kind about it. I see a lot of people on YouTube here just
Yeah.
ripping each other apart, and it's not what God has designed. I mean, we're using something that the devil uses for evil. We're doing it in a good way, but then we have all these people on here that are just tearing each other apart and ripping on them. And that's not how it was designed. That's not how it's supposed to be.
No, 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 no.
Exactly. We got Brother D in here. We got Sister Sybil in here. We got Sister Snow in here. Brother Alex. HD. We got so many people in here that have good in them. And then we have a whole bunch out there that are just trying to tear each other apart. And there's a lot of good people that are on YouTube these days, and they're leaving and they're dropping off because it's too hard for them. It's too much weight on their shoulders. It's too heavy, and that's so. If you see a brother and a sister in Christ and they're getting, they're down and out, we need to be there to pick them up.
A lot of people, and I ain't saying nothing bad about Christians. A lot of people are calling themselves Christian and they think people down. You don't do that.
No, D, we're not all of us have fallen short. There isn't a single one of us perfect until the day that we get up there.
Yeah,
I know
exactly. I follow.
there's only one man that was perfect. That was Jesus himself. Look at how many times Paul talked about it then when he was in prison, you know. But we're all on the path together. The road is narrow. Love is a huge thing.
It's like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you can talk. Don't be sorry.
It's like Miss Sandra said. We're always under construction.
Yeah, we all have to look out for each other because that's what we're as a body of Christ. We're full, it talks about it in Proverbs. Keep yourself with good company, sound judgment, good character. Those are the people that you want to be around. They'll lift you up, pick you up, have a great conversation with. But there's too many people out there now that are too quick to bash on somebody because they punctuated something wrong and they wrote something wrong in the chat, and that's terrible. We shouldn't be doing that.
Seen that where people can't spell. You know what they're saying.
Yep,
Don't
exactly.
look down on them.
No, I mean we're far from perfect.
Mm. Yeah, and if you put God first, everything else will fall into place. You
Sybil
look
says Sybil says you need to lower that phone so we can see your pretty face. She's hiding behind there.
make it far away. I can't see Sybil.
She's on there.
See? Hey, I've had a 6-year-old. She's been running me ragged. She goes home tomorrow. I love my grandbabies, though. That's God. That's God's gift.
Yeah, kids are awesome. You know, they're a perfect example of how Jesus wants us to be. We're supposed to be like a child, and that's actually a literal thing because the innocence that are in a child, that's how He wants us to be. Loving, caring, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what, my middle granddaughter, she could tell you about God.
That's awesome. You know, children see
I mean,
Him in
8 years
ways.
old. She's 8 years old, but she can pray just as good as I can, or you can, or anything else.
Yeah, and Alex says 6 years old, Sandy, you're running you ragged, but you still have plenty of energy.
Yeah, I wouldn't take anything but her.
Yeah, Dee,
I appreciate her.
if there's a difference between righteous anger and just flying off the handle, and the Lord shows that with the money
Yeah,
changers about having a righteous anger. They're making a mockery out of His Father's house. That's why God got angry, or Jesus got angry. That was a righteous anger, and that's how we need to look at things too. Is when we're standing up for what God's faith and God's word, and make sure it's righteous.
I do that. When I have them, I take them to church. I'll shut up anything. I take them to church, and they love church. We just do a Bible school.
That's awesome, Dee.
they got they just tonight from band came for her, the little one. I mean, Bible camp. So they go.
Yeah, Dee says the Democrats are making a mess out of our country. Sybil says my two girls are 9 and 10, and they live with me 24/7. So she's got helping hands.
I blame me. My grandbaby.
Let us know, says we allowed it, and you know they're getting nervous now though. That
I
shows.
would love to see. Let us know.
See, there you go. Let us know. Now you got a challenge. Yeah, Alex, they ran away out of fear. You know, because they figured every one of them were going to get killed. And remember, Jesus told Peter that he would deny him 3 times before the rooster crowed. And
Yeah.
it shows what, you know, fear drives us the opposite way. That's why the Lord says we're not supposed to fear.
There's so many people I've met that say you don't have to go to church and all this. Maybe, I mean, that's them, that's their belief. Echo and drive me crazy. But church helps me. This right here helps me.
Let us know, says Sandy K, or I'm going to start talking about snow again.
Okay.
He says, I don't fear, I get angry. I think we all do, brother, some point, yeah. I don't fear death
I
either.
think some people are afraid to talk about God.
There are others, a lot of people that are. Uh-oh. Sybil says, bite your tongue again, Snow. Talking about the white stuff again. And
Make snow cream.
Now she knows how to get everybody. She just talks about the white stuff.
I make snow cream.
I'm going to try that. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'll make a video of it. Say, here you go, Snow. I'll make some snow cream.
He's gonna make a big old batch too.
Huh? Don't make a video of it.
Yeah, make a video of it. I want to see if you like it or not.
Alex says, exactly, rolling. They put him in a tomb and put a stone across. The next day, the stone has been removed. Yep. I'm going to put on for Snow, I'm going to put on there, and Vanilla, I'm going to write, this is for Snow. Don't eat yellow snow.
I've got a question, Roland, and I'll send you a picture. Me and my husband changed the church sign.
Yo.
Tell me a short verse to put up there.
What?
Just for you. A short verse to put there on our church sign just for you.
I don't know. I can't show it on here.
No, I'll send the picture to you.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, I know. That's a problem, Sybil, is I got too many things running around too. One's about 110 pounds, and then I made the ultimate mistake is I told my son is when we're living out in the country here, you don't have to run in the house to go to the bathroom, so.
Was Justin still sick?
No, he got a full-time job. He works concrete in the morning now, so he's been laying concrete all week in Wausau. So, but he's still got his sinus issues,
Wow.
yeah.
I hope he gets feeling better.
And Sybil says it doesn't snow enough here in southern Texas to worry about it. That might be changing there, Sybil. And we're supposed to be doing that flip. We might get your weather and you might get ours. Wouldn't that freak some people out? They wake up in the morning and get a couple feet of snow. That'd put
It's
everything
snowed in
out.
Florida.
Yeah, that put a lot of things to a halt. I think Sybil gets more ice storms though than what than snow. And Terry said she'd be really happy.
So
Send all that white stuff over
I'll
to
be right back.
Sandy. All right, we'll send all that to Sandy K. All the white stuff heading her way. Take care, Alex. Glad you could stop in here. God bless, brother. Sybil says the last time that we really snowed here, we got in 2004, and we got 13 inches overnight. There we go. Yeah, snow. That's what we have to do around here. Is it's all summer long as you're preparing for the winter, because springtime here, I got that heavy dump, and I couldn't even get out of the driveway, and I got that big four-wheel drive truck. So when you get 6 feet of snow drifts in the back, there's not much you can do about it. Dig yourself out. People in the city, they don't have, so I heard some people tell me they only have 2 or 3 days of food in the house because they go to the grocery store, they go out to eat. I just couldn't do that. That's crazy. Yeah, Terry, there's so much. I was talking to somebody the other night, and I said, buy one of them $7 swimming pools and plant yourself a garden in that. There are a lot of people are saying that funds are tight and they can't do this and they can't do that. I know around here they're trying to stop in town. They're trying to stop people from having backyard chickens. They're only allowed to have 4. They're not allowed to have a rooster. It can really put a damper on things. That's why I lived out in the country.
Said we're not talking to you.
What?
Said we're not talking to you.
Yeah, she's in here. She's talking with Terry right now.
I can't hear him.
Can't hear them. That's because they're talking in chat.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh,
That come late. I gotta get used to this thing.
Terry says when my husband got sick last year, we had to go on food stamps. We're getting enough to last us for the whole month, but now they cut us down to 109 a month for 3 people. Yeah, that's pretty tough there, Terry. Dee says this is how they are here, but no chickens. Oh, that is how it is here, but no chickens. That's just, I don't know, that's wrong. You should be able to do whatever you want on your property, no matter where you're at. Well, they fine you if you do it, huh? Dee, that's crazy. Man, I'd get a pretty hefty fine in because I got 60 birds. And if that was the case, I'd put about 20 more roosters in there too, just so you can wake up the whole town. Get some
I had to
llamas.
bury one of my hens.
You had to bury one of your hens?
Yeah, I had to break my leg.
Yeah, they don't. Well, knock on wood, I've been pretty lucky. I only had to take down two because they got sick. Terry says I make sure there's enough for my kids, but I cut back on how much I eat so they have plenty. We get by, and thanks to canning some veggies, we have it tight, but hopefully it'll change soon. I hope so. We'll be in our prayers there, Terry. That's weird. So they let you have some things, but yeah, that's just man. Sybil says that she can have chickens, quails, and rabbits, but she can't have a milk goat or a cow. Yeah, Terry, there's enough in here, just enough people. I can try out some seeds every year.
Now, if some people eat groundhog,
Not this somebody.
I've got a ton of them around here.
Up here, they're called rodents.
I ain't gonna eat them.
Were you in here last night? Sybil had rat.
Nope.
Hey, I look at it this way: if you're hungry enough, I could probably make a gourmet meal out
Well,
of rat.
yeah, if you're hungry enough.
Oh yeah, Sybil, if you're renting, yep. Louisiana, she ate a rat. See, look at that. There's a trooper. That's like possum, porcupine, raccoon. When you're hungry enough, you'll find
It
ways.
sounds like a giant wood. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay,
What I'll do
I
is
don't.
I'll hold this one off as a private. I won't upload it. So if you guys want to put your information up here, go right ahead. And I'm not going to upload this video. So or I can disable the chat too. Good point there, Sybil. Squirrel, yep. Well, I had that a lot. Sybil says she can't even fathom eating a possum, but a raccoon is very good. I said that I'm not gonna let it snow. I asked if I was gonna post this video, and I said I'd keep this one out. I'll just delete it after the end. So if anybody wants to if Terry wants to put her email and stuff in here for Let It Snow, she can. And I won't be putting this. I won't be going for after the fact. But Snow is still live, so The best way to do it is if people have emails like like I do. Put your email up there, then you can talk on an email, and that can be private too.
Yeah.
And then so there it is. So then if you write that down, then Terry can retract it. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do to help yourself, and you know, and there's Sybil's. And guys, if you need anything or something like that, or you go to my about page, my business email is in there. So
I've got Twitter on the front of mine.
what?
I said Twitter on the front of my page. If I touch anything on this phone, I'm gonna probably mess it up.
Yeah.
But I do believe we all here for a purpose. We all here for a reason. Are you gonna be on here tomorrow night?
What?
Instead of you gonna be on here tomorrow night?
Probably.
I'm trying to you.
They're talking about making us work on making us work Saturday 8 hours. So I got to get my time in.
I can probably get tongue tied, be more prepared, like, or try to. But I mean, everything comes from home,
So there you go. Everybody's emails are up there. So you guys need anything? There you go. All right. And like I said, I'll probably just delete this one. So you have to come up another time, Sandy. One of these times I'll have to put you on a Saturday one.
Okay. That'll be fine.
That one will get you nervous. Like I said, I'm gonna get Sybil up here and get Dee up here, get you guys some more people over by your channel. Yeah, they're putting us on overtime, Dee, so it looks like I'm gonna be I don't know yet. They've been tossing it up and around. One minute they're saying, yeah, we're all gonna be here for 8 hours, and the next minute they said no, we're not. So you never know until Friday rolls around what they're gonna do. But I'm no, not a new contract, just more work. I think with everything that's going on in the world, the oil business, the new solar wind turbines, and all the other stuff. It's just crazy. Everybody's building. Absolutely, snow make hay when the sun shines. I'd rather be making beans than
Snake need to
sauerkraut.
come up here. I do not mean to
What?
interrupt. I said I don't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
I said Snow needs to come here too.
I don't think you're gonna get her up here. I think it would be
Probably not.
I've tried before.
Probably one of you should come up here.
She said nope.
If I can come up here, anybody can come up here.
She's some people just don't like being up in the hot seat.
Yeah.
They get nervous. I'll tell you what, Snow, after you do it a few times, like 4 or 5, maybe 10, you won't even notice about it anymore. Alright, it says,
I can go on my limit.
she said, okay, that's it, Sandy K. Snow talk time.
I scream. You can go on my live stream and I'll talk for hours. That goes by in no time.
Oh yeah, you don't even know you're on there and it's over with already.
I always tell everybody it's like you're talking to your phone. And your phone giving you comments, leaving you comments, and you're just answering your phone.
She said burr or snow. Well, that was Sybil.
Sunshine.
There's nothing like minus 40, right, Sybil? Wind chills of minus 40. Need snowshoes to get to the
It's
farm.
cold here.
What do you mean it's cold there?
We don't have to.
What is
It is below zero.
Yeah, but you need to have like below zero for weeks, months.
Well, we had an ice storm and we was out of power and water for a month.
That would really be bad. Ah, Crystal Gypsy's in here. Glad you
Not
could join us.
actually a month. Because I learned how to do stuff without electricity.
Yeah, Sybil said been in 65
without,
below
I
wind
mean,
chill. Was that Sandy?
I said I learned how to do stuff without electricity and do stuff. We had a natural spring. I can make you out of coffee.
One one thing it is, it's hard with ice because melting ice takes a while, but when you melt, a foot of snow gives you an inch of water. So that can be a pain in the butt. But Sybil was saying she had
Yeah.
65 below wind chills in Idaho Falls and she had to walk a quarter mile to get food. That would be crispy, yes.
hmm I do dread winter. I'm from Florida.
Winter is one of the hardest things to prep for.
Yeah.
And snow says I get the best kind of snow, dry snow, rarely melts, or rarely wet. Oh, you need that big heavy stuff. I'll send you some of ours. Slop.
That wet snow's just sloppy.
Yeah. Sticks to you, it makes you all wet and soaked, and I've got some good stuff. But yeah, like Crystal said, it's hard to prep for. It's because you don't know what your season's going to be like. You don't know what it's going to come up for you. So you prep for the worst and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah, Terry, that's pretty rough. There's been a couple times where I barely got the truck in the driveway. I had to shut it down until morning until I got the plow out. But that's how life is exactly that is, you prep for the worst, you hope for the best. One is good, two is better, three is great. Everything in threes. And up here I go 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, Justin found out the
I have
hard
to
way
admit
this year.
that.
He never seen snow like that before.
Right now, I enjoy the sunshine. I just
You
don't
just
like
gotta,
it too
yeah,
hot.
you just gotta take care. Don't let the trolls bother you about it. If you're willing to do some videos and want to start up a channel and do that kind of stuff, live streams too. Don't be worried about it. It's you get a good solid group of people, you become a family, you become a really tight knit community, and uh, they watch out for each other. So don't let the trolls get you. Wow, I got a troll in here. I got one thumbs down. Thank you.
Hey, that's a view.
Huh?
That's a view.
Yeah, I got one thumbs down. I probably know who that is
I'll
though.
go if anybody wants to start live streaming. I'll go in with them and do what I can.
Yep. D said or D says we are flooding out right now and the lights went out today. They're back on now. Absolutely there. You should come on here. We'll give you the
Huh?
spotlight.
Yeah,
put
put
you
you on spot.
put you on a hot seat.
Uh-huh.
The other thing too there, Snow, is you don't have to come on the live. I do have Zoom where that's a private chat room. So you can talk to Moon face to face. You can talk to Sandy face to face. Crystal, that's okay.
Well, a lot of mine, I, I just show my thumbnail.
Yep.
I don't show my face.
With everything that's going on, you got Big Bear on Saturday. Um, but I don't see too many things, in the evenings at nighttime. Um, but it's up to you which one do you feel comfortable with. But and I don't see too much on Sunday evenings either. So there's another good one. But you let me know and I'll be on there. If it's on the weekends, I'll be there. Yeah, you got Breakaway Homestead
I
is
can,
Tuesday nights. You got Two Family Homestead. That's Monday night. So Sundays usually are really a mild night. So if you would do it on a Sunday, probably have good people or a good turnout. Hey, Cab, how's it going? Welcome, brother. Yep, I got Sandy K up here.
yeah,
I finally got her up here. And here's another one here, for starting out guys, Cab's a good one to talk to.
yeah, I like that.
I should bring Cab up here.
Go ahead.
He's probably been on 20 live streams today.
Probably.
But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do there, Sybil, and depending on how you set it up, are you going to be using OBS or are you going to go through um, just YouTube? He's only been on 4 today.
Mhm.
That's funny.
He was on mine this morning, so he wants to come up.
So Cab, I'm not going to be putting up any this live stream because people put their information up on the chat here, their emails. So I'm not going to be actually downloading this one to YouTube. But if you would like to come up, throw your email in the chat there, and I'll send you a link to get you into Zoom. Or not Zoom, I'm using vMix. It's a closed loop, so you're going to be using Google Hangouts? Okay. True Freeze, glad you could join us. Yeah, Plantain. I've got Twitter. I don't have. If you got a Gmail or Yahoo account, I can just send you the link in your email. There you go. Just send me your Yahoo email address, and I can have you up here in minutes. And then we got Mr. Cab 7. Absolutely true, Freeze. Wild edibles are wonderful. They're put on this earth. Yeah, you can put it in the chat there, Cab. Everybody that's in here, we got 10 watching. Or I'll tell you what, I'm gonna send you my email, and then you can email my email with yours. This is my business email, so There you go, brother. So now you can send me your email through that, and then I can hook you up, and you'll be in here. Let me throw this chat over in the big TV here, so I can see that while I build up another box here.
Roland, do you have anything for arthritis?
Oh, what?
Arthritis.
Yeah, there's a lot. I have to get on my books, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff for that. I was actually kind of shocked the other day when I was reading. We're gonna go green screen, boom. Set up one. We're gonna go box one, and you guys keep talking. I'm just gonna throw these boxes up here quick so I can get Sandy K in here. And now I'll go check my emails and see if I got cab. And there's cab. So Ben, hang on a second here. All you gotta do is click on the link that I'll have in your email. And oop, I don't hit print.
I couldn't. Okay.
There you go, cab. You click on that email, and we will be up and running. Background, we're gonna put 5 up. Box 3 is going to be Mr. Cab. So there you guys are. Sybil says run hot peppers on your joints there, Sandy K. Instant relief. Take care, Crystal. Yeah, Cab, just go into your email, check it, click on that link, and you'll be in Lake Flynn. Bring Cab in and crank up his decibels. Okay. That's a cool thing about what Sybil. She has a lot of knowledge on the older remedies, and that's why I think that she's got to get up there and do some more videos and live streaming. And Terry said uses essential oils. Did you get it, Cab? Must be making himself pretty or something. He'll pop. There he is. The famous Mr. K7.
Listen, after this age, I don't need to make myself look pretty. Listen, after this age, I need to make myself look pretty. Listen, after this age, I need to make myself look pretty. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all. Well, you should have seen Fireman. We were on a live stream for 2.5 hours before he figured out he had 2 mics running.
Oh, jeez, I'm not used to this, this VMix. I've never heard of that before.
This is my software. This is totally enclosed. So what I'm doing is I'm going through a vMix server, so mine's all encrypted. There's no way that it can get hacked. There's no way that anybody can do anything, and it's a lot better software.
Well, this is different. Is that Sandy K sitting in the middle of us?
That's Sandy K sitting in the middle of us. All right,
Sandy K.
all right, guys.
How
There's
are you doing?
a very the one and only Cab 7.
Look at her in all her beauty there.
Yep. Well, she was hiding her phone before. We had to tell her to get it
Yeah.
up so we could see her.
Well, I'll tell you. Wow, this is different, this setup that you've got here. I'm not used to this little tiny little, it's like a little postage stamp.
Yeah, it's I can go into that's because I got you in boxes, but I could go like this too, and now everybody just sees the big Cab 7.
Oh, geez, yeah, we don't need that. Ugh.
And then we can do Sandy K. We can bring her around, and she's on the front by herself. Look at that.
There you
Oh.
go. That's much better.
Oh.
Ah.
So how you doing, Cab?
Hey, I like that background.
I'm doing really good. Oh, I mean, just so much good stuff is happening. I'm really excited. Uh,
How's the old garden going?
well, I lost my broccoli.
Oh no.
But other than that, I got everything else. I'm just waiting for the honeydew, the sugar baby watermelons, and the corn.
Hey, look at that.
And what in the world is that?
That's a cabbage head, brother.
It looks like sterling silver.
That's because we're running the green screen.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's nice size.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, I'd rather have a chunk of silver that size.
I think we all would. That would be a very good thing to have.
Hey, I've got a delay. It's probably about a second because I'm hearing my echo.
I should actually put my headset on and run it through the headsets because I got all you guys on there right now. But I'm running off 2 satellites to do my live streams, so there is going to be a little bit of delay because we're having a storm.
Oh, okay. It's definitely wow. It's freaky hearing my voice right after I talk. Yeah. As for the weather, it's been real bad. Let's put it this way: I've got a 5-gallon bucket sitting outside, and this I ain't kidding. I've emptied it twice. We've had about 16 inches of rain in the last 4.5 days. Uh-oh.
What?
Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. There ain't no echo no more, so that kind of freaked me out. I was getting used to hearing my voice.
Because I got so many. I got you and Sandy and everybody on here, so I switched it over to the headphones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've gotten 16 inches of rain so far. It's been terrible. I mean, we've got lakes around here that never were lakes. I mean, it was dry, farmland. Now it's all underwater.
Here, I'll turn Cab down a little bit. There, now it won't be so loud. I like with the VMix. It's so nice, Cab, because I have all the controls. So if somebody says Cab's too loud or can't hear Sandy, I can turn it up, turn you down. There's so many options that you can do with this. Farm Boy's actually, or not Farm Boy, Fireman is looking at it too. He's really interested in it. He was on for like 2.5 hours the other night with me with Zoom, and
Right.
it's
Yeah, it's just kind of freaks it. I mean, I can't hear the echo, but I'm looking at the little pictures there, and there's like probably about a second delay, maybe 2 seconds
yep.
on there.
It's not
Um,
bad though.
no, no, no. I'm just trying to. I'm not used to this platform, so I'm trying to get used to it.
Me either.
Well, the thing that it is Google Hangouts is a trap. It it is a place that can get hacked very easy. When you use a secure link like we're doing now, I can have 100 people up here if I wanted to. If I go to Zoom, I can take everybody in there, and you can have a full screen. It flips automatically. There's so much better software out there that you can use, but you know, if you want to play, you got to pay. So,
Oh, yeah. See, now I've got the YouTube portion muted,
yep,
but yet you can hear me.
yep, everybody can hear you.
That's that. Wow.
Because if I'll, I'm gonna share my screen real quick here, and I'll show you. Uh, I'm gonna put you up in full screen over here. Uh, and now what you guys are gonna see is actually what I see, and it's my dashboard here. So we're gonna go here, MDI display 2. Okay, let's see what that is. All right, so this is what you actually see, Cab. What I'm looking at. This is my dashboard.
Holy crow.
So
Yeah,
right,
that's way over my head.
this is the audio adjustment. So each one of you, it says Cab 7 down here in the bottom. Sandy's right alongside of you, so I can adjust your audio to what the audience is saying. Uh, if you're too loud, too quiet, I can put up, like right now, any kind of one of these thumbnails I can throw up here, change at a click, and it gives me whatever I need to do.
Well, there's a
You
lot of
can do
stuff
that.
Yep. See, like right now over here, you guys are sitting here off to the side, so all I gotta do is hit wipe, and I flip you guys over, and now we're back to normal.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that fancy. I'm one of those generic kind of people. See, you young people, you're all into this tech stuff, and I use whatever's simple and easy. And you know that I don't edit anything, so, but I can appreciate all the stuff that you people do that have all that tech stuff.
Yeah, it's this one isn't my editing software. This is just for streaming.
Right.
And then I use CyberPower for my videos. That actually does audio and editing videos. But this is just for streaming.
Terry says I sound like Terry, like her. Well, I'm not as old. Well, I'm the oldest one on the panel. Um, but I'm really not that old.
Well,
Just a
Well,
young chicken.
yeah, yeah, right.
yeah. Then the thing of it is too is like I could take this and take my Zoom and have 100 people in my Zoom and bring them in here, and they would be flipping in a box every time someone would talk. They would be changing over in a box. So there's so much different things that you can do. And what's really nice about Zoom is it's closed too, so it's just on a friend basic. Like Sandy K's in there, Justin's in there, Fireman's in there. So I can it's a private link to me and you, and when you broadcast, then it actually comes through my Zoom here or my vMix, and I broadcast it to YouTube. So it's an encrypted link. You can't break into it. The only way in is through an invite.
Oh,
It's a lot better than Hangouts.
Yeah, and after the little incident that we saw with another brother of ours, it was my choice. I figured I'm done with the whole Hangouts thing. I won't go on Hangouts.
Yeah.
Um, I, I love Hangouts with a passion, but I've been using it for what 3 years now, and I'm so used to it, you know.
Hmm. Fireman, when he was watching, he couldn't believe the video quality it was coming off of Zoom and out of here. He was just blew his mind away. And the adjustments and the stuff that you have, I can put up a 3D background behind you. I can just there's so many things that you can do, and he's like, that is so cool that you can do that at a flip of a switch. And it is. It's nice to have that, and I just like the fact of security because there's people out there that are just trying to jump on everybody's live stream and just ruin them, and that
Yeah.
we don't need that.
Yeah, fortunately, I've never had that happen to me. Um, maybe I've just been lucky, or I know there's certain things that you're not supposed to do. I mean, like Farm Boy, I told him, I said, don't ever put the link into the chat because there's that possibility that someone can grab that,
Yep.
and that's what happened the other day.
Yep, exactly. And I've told him that too, and it's sad to see, and I know the fact because he's not right on top of things, and he just gives everybody that wrench. And I said, you really need to
Yeah,
trust who you have on your panel. You need to trust who you have in your chat. Everybody that's in my live streams on Saturday night, everybody that's here, that is my mods, I trust them 100%, and they do the job. They do the job for me. I don't have to watch and take care of it because I trust what they do.
right. The Eagle, you said you're in
I
Northeast.
told him that when
What you say,
Sorry.
Sandy?
I'm sorry, Cad. I said I told him that when I used to be on the panel.
Yeah, it's
But
for you new guys out there, Sybil, if you guys are starting to think about your live streams and everybody, they jump on Hangouts because it's a good platform to start with. It's you can have a group of people on there, you can chat. It's not secure though, and there's ways that people can get in there and cause issues and problems. So one of the big things is don't put the link in your chat. Never do that. If you're going to put an email up there, retract it as fast as you put it in there. Uh, those are just some of the tricks. But like for you, Cab, if you do like a 45-minute live stream or an hour, you can
Uh-huh.
get Zoom for free and do a 45-minute, and you can have, I think it's up to 8 people in there at a time, and it's total HD. It's HD quality. If you want the version, I've got the pro version on mine, and I pay, I think it's $14 a month or $19 a month or something like that. You can have up to 100, and it's unlimited.
Oh, geez, yeah, I don't need nothing like that. That's way too much for me.
But like Cab or Fireman does, is he likes to talk and do tech talk and figure things out, and that's what we do when we go on there. Is I help him with the Zoom and get that stuff lined up, and
Right. Yeah, like I said, the simpler, the easier for me. I can have up to 8 people on the panel, but that is extremely rare if I ever do that. I don't mind having one other person or maybe two max. And the clarity seems to be pretty good. But, I know people are really into the bells and whistles, and that's cool.
yep.
I mean, hey, I'm all for people, getting educated on tech.
One of the things with me is I'm running satellite, and so my bandwidth, depending on the weather, can go up and down. Even though
Right,
I've got a computer that can push it, and I technically I have 10 up and 10 down that's dedicated to me, so I should be able to live stream no problem. But if the weather goes out or something funky goes on, then you have issues. And what's nice about this is that it's a dedicated line. It's encrypted. I'm not going through 25 different servers. I have my server set on YouTube. I got my server set on here, and I rarely have a problem unless the weather goes crappy.
right.
Hey, old camp, glad you came in here. Good to see you. We're worried about you.
Um, Someone was saying that they're in Northeast Pennsylvania. Uh, I'm familiar with. I've been to most of the state parks in Pennsylvania, and you might find this one familiar. Promised Land State Park up in northeast Pennsylvania. I don't know if you've ever been there before,
That would
but
be D.E. Eagle. He's the one that's in Pennsylvania.
oh yeah, it's beautiful up there.
Save and Comfrey. That sounds familiar. I'm just
I
giving
hear
you, I was just giving you some grief there, old camp. I'm not worried about you. I know where you're at. Glad you made it to the chat. You always say you're late, so this time you're on time.
I hear crickets in the background. Does Sandy have the door open?
She's sitting on her porch.
I'm on the porch.
Okay, okay. I thought I heard crickets. Okay.
No,
Holy moly, let us know.
I got
Bird.
frogs.
Well, I didn't know if you had maybe a little recording of some crickets and outdoor stuff, night stuff going on.
All natural.
All natural. There you go.
Here we're gonna change some boxes around here. Background layer. This one's for cable like this one. I'll throw it up, Cab, so you can actually see the whole thing that's behind you right now.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you use that, if I'm correct, for the Veterans or Veterans Day or Memorial Day. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you know that I'm in full support of my brothers and sisters in arms. You know that.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of us that are, when we were talking before you got here, is just the way that things are going around, and for the weather being so goofy, the stuff is growing so heavily and so blessed, and everybody's being taken care of. But the other was last 2 weeks ago. I put some jalapenos. We're gonna make some poppers out on the picnic table. Ran in the house and I came back and they were actually gray. They were cooking on my picnic table, and I'm like,
Oh,
how is that possible? And I looked at the UV index and it was 9. I've never seen it that high in Wisconsin at all. It's never been it's like you walk outside, it's miserable. You got
oh,
the hot heat and humidity.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird because I was on Grizz 270's panel last night, and Gators World was on the panel with us, and he was talking about how hot it was up in Canada where he's at in Quebec or Ontario, one of the two. And I'm going, wow, it's like 20 degrees cooler here, and we're much further south than what he is. I couldn't believe it. And then over in central Canada, someone said it was 104 Fahrenheit. Somewhere in central Canada, I can't remember which province it was. It's like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a wacky summer. I don't know what's going on, but it's awfully hot in some places and then cold and rainy. Here it's been really dry. We have to water all the time, and I'm actually pulling the cabbage heads off because I don't want them to crack anymore. I had 5 of them actually split, and it's time to get them in the house and get going. So
Wow. See, and here we've had the abundance of rain, so much rain, and it's not done. I mean, it's going to keep continuing for the next couple of days, but and there's parts of the country that are just bone dry. I mean, it's like, wow, I wouldn't mind giving you some of my rain.
yeah, it's we need the rain. It's actually raining and storming here now. But
Oh, it is raining there now.
yeah,
Yeah, good.
we need the rain.
Yeah. Mark, your volume is low, and the other two are louder.
How's that? Was that better, Sybil?
Yeah, yes, it's better. All right. Right.
Thank you, Sybil.
Oh, I'm constantly trying to get rid of those birds.
You know,
Oh man, I go up to 2 pieces of 2x4 that I cut and you clap them together and it cracks. It's a very loud sound and it kind of echoes in the spot that we're in, and it will scare all the blackbirds away and the crows away. It actually worked.
This is how we get rid of them.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember looking at your garden earlier this year that you showed that in your video, and it looked so good. And so where's it at? I mean, if you were to go ahead and give it a score, what would you give it?
I'll show you. Besides the grass and the weeds, it's doing quite well. I'll bring the video up here. I actually got an update that I have to get built. Come on. Sometimes technology's killing me. Where? Oh, not that one. You know how it is, Cab. You got about 10 videos sitting here waiting to get made. No time to do it.
Well, fortunately, I've never had to worry about that, but I have heard of people, yeah, that are getting way behind on their videos.
Alright guys, I'm going to throw this in. This is actually going to put everybody else. Sandy K, Cab will go in a different window. And everybody will see the update on the garden. And this is raw footage, so I got a lot of work to do. Hey guys, welcome to Rolling Homestead, and today we are going to be doing a few things. We're going to go down and check out in the garden after the rain and stuff and see some of the vegetables and how big they are. Number two is we got to go and let out the new baby chick, so stick around. Okay guys, thanks for coming back. We have to go and check out after that heavy rain and this heat. We're going to show you some of the vegetables. Ooh, can't go that way. I was mowing the lawn and I got my hose up in the tree here. We are going to go and show some of the vegetables that we have and how things are going here. And so, Kevin, Sandy, you can talk to people. I'm going to flip you around now and I'm going to kind of walk you through some of these peppers and stuff like that and the plants. So here we go. So there is what we call the cabbage head, and it's starting to split from the rain. I might have to pull some of these out. I don't know. But here's our sunflower. Look how massive that stalk is. Out of the 10 we got 3, but wait till you see some of these peppers, Cab. There. First year though, the weeds are.
You said that.
All I'm doing is weeding.
It still looks good. I mean, it's not overgrown.
So what I wanted to show you is now that I got my camera girl holding the camera. Look at some of these peppers down here. All over and nice big. Look at some of the size of these things. Oop, that one popped off. These are actually supposed to turn red. But if you come over here, we look over here, some of the, I mean, look at the size of this pepper. Look at the bells on here. If you come over here, look at this bell. It's taking a whole. So, you know, that's the thing about this is that the back-to-eating method works really well. And using your stuff that you have on your property as compost is a very good way and a nutritional way for your plants and to build that soil. Because remember, that's what we're trying to do, is we want to build that soil so that we can get.
Message is received from 54676.
You want to stay close to the channel. There you go, Gab. There's some peppers. And that's not the one in my hand.
Yeah. Oh.
Here's some more. So over there, we have celery. Kale.
Oh, yeah.
And here's celery behind that. Let me put this in my storage compartment. This guy here is actually this tall, and what we do is without breaking them, and that here we can take and wrap him around. And look at it over here. They're up here. Look at this guy here. He's hanging off the vine right now.
That's a huge one.
Must have missed him yesterday. And there's seed pods all over between. There you go. We need a bunch at a time up here.
But then those will probably get too big, won't they?
Not if we keep checking them. So now, what we need to do now is, this was just in one day. Now I'm going to show you the reaper. So this plant here is a Carolina Reaper, and if you look at these seed pods on here, look how, they're big. Hottest pepper in the world. This one over here, he's got the tail already. And there's seed pods all over between the both of them. So it's going to be a really good, fruitful crop. We have some, look at the bells in here. Look at these in here. This plant is just full of them. And what'll happen, I got to take this one out because it'll split the branch because of how he's in the middle. So we're going to take this guy out here. But here's a nice, there's my hand. Here's the bell. Then we got jalapenos, and there's some. Look at this one. Here's another one. So obviously we got to go through there and make sure that the cucumbers are. And then you have the tomatoes, and the reason I also did the same thing here is they're growing on strings, and I pruned them. And look at the quality of tomato that you have here. Nice, big, and easy to get to here. They're in bunches. If you look right there.
I've never seen tomatoes like that before.
The cherry tomatoes, you can really see the bunches now.
Yeah, those are Wisconsin.
Instead of them being all over
plum tomatoes for making salsa.
on the plant, they're actually in packs.
Those are pear tomatoes.
So now let's go back and let's go in here in the greenhouse. And all the marigolds that are all over, that helps to keep the. So in the greenhouse here, now you can see the watermelons, or no, muskmelons. They're doing the same thing. And we got some down here, some little guys down in here. But they also have flowers all over. There's some more back in there. And they're actually starting to get the flowers on them.
There's some more ghost peppers.
And these are actually
oriental Thai and early jalapeno.
These are early jalapenos, and I actually planted them way later than them as seed starters. And look at how nice, so I'm going to have definitely enough jalapenos to do what I want.
Look at them all.
And then here, you've got, these are salsa peppers that are in here. And look at the size of these leaves, guys. My hand, it covers my whole hand.
Looks like they need water.
Everything in here needs water today. So now out here, this is called a Rattlesnake Stringbean.
Ooh, pretty.
And they've got the red or purple flowers. Not red, sorry. And over here we got some more muskmelon that they're finally working up. They were actually sit here and tie them up for a while. It's really hot again. We'll see how the ground is for moisture. If we have to. Oh, here's another wild edible that most people don't know even exists. Is right here.
Purslane.
This is called purslane. And it is very nutritious because it's got the mineral content in it.
Yeah, I've got a real big one growing
You
right
can eat
outside
it
my
fresh,
door here.
you can cook it, steam it,
Awesome with rice.
and like Dawn said, it's awesome with rice. With that mic, she thinks she's getting away with it, but it's picks up everything. So now you get to see some of the sizes of our cabbage heads here. I got some pictures of that. And our cauliflower heads.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta come out here today and take out the other ones. But if you look at my hand compared to that thing, you know,
This was shot 2 weeks ago.
the leaves are
Cam, I just
huge.
showed you how big that
Wow. Yeah, those were big.
And then you have my corn.
Big corn on, I'm 6'5". and
This
that's
is
over the top.
non-GMO sweet corn.
That corn never grew that
And you
tall.
can see that it's starting to get the corn
grew
top
really
heads on. There's one, there's one. So, and the tassels are really nice. Now the thing that you got to look at too, guys, is that corn technically is a grass. We'll look it up. It's pretty interesting.
How do we know it's
Then I gotta go to the
I never knew that.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got probably 20 stalks of corn out here, and I've got them in a raised bed garden. But the tallest one is 4 feet, and the ears of corn are all there. But I've got probably another 30 days before they're ready to pick them. Now, this is what I've learned. A cob of corn is ready to pick once it leans way out, and the silt is all dried.
Yep. It'll
That's
turn,
when you on
it'll
the
turn
bucket.
brown.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Mine's getting real close. But yeah, next year will be even be a little better because I got a lot of chips that I chipped up. We got a wood chipper and I went and did that. So next year with the compost and the wood chipper, it'll be a lot cleaner. But we're not using any pesticides. We're not doing anything like that to keep the weeds down, and a lot of that stuff in there is inedible. So
Yeah, I don't use any chemicals on the what I have left of lawn. My next door neighbor, he's very meticulous, and he uses all the chemicals and all that stuff on his lawn, and it's all, I mean, what do you call that? Manicured. Yeah, it's like, I could use all that space to grow vegetable gardens. And wow.
well, yeah, that's what we got we put in 5 blueberries. I put in 2 cherry trees this year, 2 peach trees, 2 pear trees, and then 2 plum trees. And then I got 2 quince trees that we put in. One was last year, and then now one this year. But that's kind of what I was talking about. Instead of I'm trying to get to there for prepping and preparedness, but I want sustainability also. I want a yearly, refreshing of everything. I think that's the next evolution of being a prepper, is when you've got sustainability and that your garden is continuously producing, your vegetables are all out there. So that's
How much space does your garden cover? Is it a half acre maybe?
that's probably it. Well, that one there is a 1/4 acre, and then I have another one that we call the Back to Eden garden, and that's in the raised box.
And then in one of my pastures, I got like an overflow of when we planted too much stuff, it goes in there.
See, now
Next,
that's where you're fortunate because I live on a third of an acre, and you got to realize that a third of that acre, part of it is this house. It sits on it.
yep.
So what's left is what's left, and we've got a fish pond out there. So you can only grow so much on the space that's here, and when you run out of space, you got to start growing upwards. And that's what I did. I built some shelves out there by the fire pit. And I've got one, two, three, four wash basins on there with my watermelons and my honeydew in it.
And guys, if you guys haven't checked it out, Cab's got some really good videos on that. And that's kind of what we did this year, is because everything is, branches out like our squash. I didn't show, in the other video shows a squash, and in the other set of tomatoes, that's I think 50 feet long. It's just one whole row of just nothing but different tomatoes. But never
Oh,
put your eggs in one basket, because next year something might hit, a blight might hit, some bug or something like that, a drought. I'll never know, and that's
right.
why, like Sybil said in here, one is good, two is better, and three is where you want to be, because you got to be able to put your stuff away, so if something does happen, you have it.
Well, I've always said, a garden is like a stock market. One year, you're gonna get a good payout, and the following year it could be real bad.
Yep.
It's risk.
And that's one of the things with the back to Eden method, is you're actually growing your soil. You're rebuilding your soil so that every year you have that, your stock is high, and you're going to get a good outcome. And I'm actually really blessed and really impressed the way this thing turned out, considering that I broke ground on there last year. I just busted up the ground last year, and it's all started out fresh. So I think it did really good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it does look
Yeah.
good. I mean, yeah, yes.
Yes, Andy.
He even makes dandelion jelly.
Yep.
I didn't understand her.
She said she's dandelion
I
jelly.
said he even makes
You're breaking up. She's talking about my dandelion jelly.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
See, the trick for these old live streamers is they have honey on their desk so that it soothes their throat. Well, all I do is go get my dandelion jelly. It's the same thing. Tastes just like
Well,
honey.
uh,
See, there it is. Tricks of the trade.
yeah, I've got that in cough drops, and I've been doing that for years. Then I come to find out that the cough drops aren't good for you. Oh,
Yeah, Terry, you don't. Weed killers are really, really bad thing. And
yeah, you know what I used to kill weeds? I've got a video I put out
vinegar.
last year, and it's got like 75,000 views on it. And all it is just water and vinegar,
Yep.
and it works. It works. If you want to add a Dawn dish liquid soap to it, it even works better.
A little bit of salt helps too.
Yeah.
I actually tried it.
Yeah, yeah, I heard you can add salt to it.
Yeah.
I've never tried the salt, but I mean, I cleaned out an area that was what 8 feet by 10 feet, and I showed the before and after effects, and it really does work. You got to do the treatment a couple times over because it's not going to get everything the first time, but it does work, and it's not chemicals; it's all natural.
Take care, D.
With the
Glad you could stop by. God bless. See you in the next one.
yeah, you see an
Right,
easel.
baby.
Let it snow thing. Do I see an easel with a painting on it? Yep, I'm working on that painting right now. Matter of fact.
You guys want to see something funny? Go over to Cabs and watch the priest and the nun. You'll like it.
Oh, I like the Nun. I'll watch that from time to time. I'll laugh my butt off. It's like, where in the world did I come up with an idea like that?
I don't know. Only you would know. It's
Uh,
funny though.
See, I make that, but my Manfred didn't listen. He killed a whole lot of blackberry plants too. Oh wow.
Yeah, people don't realize that
Mm.
the pesticides that you spray in your grass, the weed killer, not only does it kill your grass, it kills your soil and then soaks into your water.
Yeah, that's why I don't use any chemicals. Like I gave that up a long time ago, and you know that I use GMO seeds or non-GMO seeds,
Right.
and I use all my soil comes from the Amish farm. So I mean, it was worth paying for it to put in my raised bed gardens, and it's rich. I mean, the nutrients in it oh man.
Yep. And the funny thing is in England and all over, they pay for leaves to make the leaf mold, which is just compost made from leaves, and they're waiting for 2 to 3 years to get that. And the university there finally figured out how to get that in 7 months, and they're just doing the Berkeley method for making compost. They do hot compost piles, and Berkeley did a study on it, and now they're doing that in England because of the leaves. They clean them all up and they make this compost out of it. So compost is
Oh
the
yeah.
best.
Yeah, I just keep adding. You know, I don't even have a compost pile. I just actually keep throwing stuff right out in the garden with the vegetables.
Hmm.
Broken eggshells, coffee grounds, any sorts of vegetable, what's left over of vegetables that we don't use. I just throw it right out on the top of the soil.
What were you saying, Sandy?
I'm gonna have to go to bed. Girl's gonna be in the morning,
All right, sister. Well, you take
but
care.
I enjoyed
Glad I got you up
talking
here.
with y'all, and y'all have a blessed night.
Okay, you take
It's,
care.
it's good seeing you for the first time there, Sandy. Have a blessed night.
I'll try to look better next time.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, look
But I love y'all.
fantastic.
Take care.
Much love.
I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, so we're gonna.
And I'm just gonna figure out how to get out of here.
All you gotta do is close down your phone, and it'll take you right out.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to really head out myself. Now I do see a little red phone, and a like a green camera, a mic, and a window. So what would I click on?
You get the red phone, and I'll get you out.
Yeah. Okay, that would close the screen down.
Yep, and then what I'll do is on this end, I just close your input out,
Oh, okay.
and then
Well, hey, listen, I appreciate you bringing me up on the panel. I'm sorry it's just a short time, but it's been a long day.
hey, it's great to
Um,
have you on here. I'm gonna be getting off
no,
soon too, so
well, I've been meaning to catch up with you, and it's kind of like passing each other. So it's like, wow, here's an opportunity. I'm gonna go over there and see what he's up to.
yep.
So, but Rolling, you have yourself a good morning. Well, it's a new day now, so you have yourself a good day, you and yours. And to all the people out in the chat, you have a blessed new day.
Thank you, brother. You too. Take care.
All right, I appreciate it. Later.
God bless.
God bless.
All right. So we had Cab up here. We had Sandy up here. See, now we just gotta get Let It Snow and Sybil. See how easy that is? Well, it's after 1 here, guys. So I'm probably gonna be shutting her down. I want to thank everybody for stopping in and being a part of the live. Like I said, I'm not going to be broadcasting this one. So, Sybil, good night. God bless. Snow, True Freeze, thanks for stopping. Terry, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in here. D, if you're, I think you went to sleep. Been great to see everyone. Hey, no problem, Sybil, and let me know. Let me send me an email. I sent you mine back when you're gonna do that. If you're gonna do that this Sunday or when you're gonna do it, and I'll come over there and give you some support. Thank you, Truth. And we'll be probably back on tomorrow night, and same thing, see how it works out. Absolutely, Truth. Plants are our friends. It was a gift from God. Exactly, God made them. So you guys all take care, and like always, God bless.